Hello everyone. Today we are going to see about polymorphism. Okay, first we will see what is polymorphism. We have to see the definition of polymorphism. Poly means many and morphism means forms. So from the name itself we can tell any function or method can be different in a multiple way or in a multiple data type. Okay, it explains that same method can be called or defined in different way or using different data types. So basically polymorphism means the same method or function can be called in a different way or using different data type. Okay, so now we are going to see how we can call the polymorphism with functions and object. Okay, basically in Python supports polymorphism with class and method, and then polymorphism with functions and object, and then one more thing is there, polymorphism with inheritance. So basically we are having three types of polymorphism in Python programming language: polymorphism with functions and object, with class and methods, and then with inheritance. Now we are going to see polymorphism with function and object. Okay, so here we are defining a class tomato. Okay, tomato is a class. Okay, in this class we are having some functions. So in Python language, if you want to define a function, if you want to create any function, you have to make use of this def statement. Okay, using this def function only you are able to create any function. So here we are creating a function. That function name is type. Okay, the type is creating a function, so we are calling the object of the same class itself. That's what here we are meaning self. Here self means the self is an object of the given class tomato. Okay, so here we are defining the type of the class and then color of the class tomato. Here we are defining tomato. No? So we are defining a tomatoes type and tomatoes color. Okay, so we are trying to tell some attribute or some behavior of this class object. Okay, so here we are taking tomato as our object. So we are trying to defining some functionality or some characters of this selected object tomato. Okay, that's what the type and color functions are being defined under this class tomato. So in the same way we are having one more class also. This class name is apple. Okay, here we are trying to explain the characters of apple. So again we are defining two functions. The first one explain the type of the apple. So since it is a fruit, here we are trying to print the type of the object. There is nothing with apple here. And then again we are defining one more function to explain the character of the color. Character of the apple, or sorry, they explain the color of the given object apple. Okay, so mostly the apple will be in red color. No, that's what we are printing. We are having this statement print as red here. Okay, then after defining these two classes, so in number of classes also if you want you can define. For this example I have taken only two classes. Okay, one class for tomato object, then another one class for apple object. Okay, then suppose we are defining a class. Okay, then now we want to fetch the on the functions defined in that on the class. If you want to call any functions which defined by the class, means you have to create a object. Okay, we have to create a object for the class. For that again we are defining one function. So from this function we are able to call the methods of the class. How can you call the methods or functions defined within a class? From the object of the class. Okay, for that we need some object. If we want to fetch or call any methods or any functions defined within a class, it is possible by you only because of the object of the class. So it is compulsory for us to create a object for the class. So obj is nothing but the object. So again we are defining a function for creating an object. So then using after the object creation, the object is able to call the functions of the class. So here we are having two functions only. One first one is type and then second one is color. So type and color, this the functions or methods of the classes are being called by that defined object obj. Okay, so then we can make use of the object, so using that one the object, so we are actually we are defining the function, the tomato is a function and then apple is a function. Then using that functions we are calling that object. No, here polymorphism with functions and objects. So here we are defining two functions. The functions are assigned to the respective objects of the function. Then using that function object we are calling the methods defined within the given classes. Okay, here we are having tomato and apple, no? Two classes are there. So that is the way we can make use of polymorphism with function and object. Okay, so objects are coming within the function. So using these functions, tomato and apple, we are creating this object. So using that object, and we are calling that methods of that functions. Okay, so here the output is first class is tomato. No, here we are having vegetable and red as output of the first class tomato, and then second one is fruit and red. No, that is outcome of the apple class. Okay, so this is the way we can define the polymorphism with functions and object. Okay, by defining various functions and then defining object of that function, you can make use of the methods. Okay, that's all. That is the way we can make use of the polymorphism in Python language. Okay, bye.